There's a shift happening right now that most people are not paying attention to. Machines are no longer just tools. They are starting to become workers. We now have robots built to move, balance, react, and operate in the real world. Not in controlled environments, but in everyday tasks. They can do laundry, wash dishes, pick up objects, carry boxes, work in warehouses, and assist in manufacturing. Not perfectly, but consistently. And consistency is what changes everything. Because technology never needed to be perfect to replace something. It only needed to be good enough and scalable. And that's exactly where we are right now. These robots don't just repeat actions, they adapt. They have cameras in their hands, so when they grab something, they see it. They have sensors in their fingertips, so they feel pressure, grip, and movement in real time. Instead of repeating the same motion over and over, they respond, they adjust, they correct themselves, and that puts them in a completely different category. For a long time, machines replaced physical effort, then computers replaced calculation. Now machines are starting to handle real-world interaction, physical tasks that require awareness, coordination, and adjustment. And even when they fail, they don't just stop, they get back up and continue. No reset, just continue. That might seem small, but it changes everything. Because once a machine can recover from failure, it becomes reliable enough for real environments. Factories, warehouses, logistics systems, places where stopping costs money. Now let's be honest, why are these robots being built? Now think about that for a moment. Because this is where things stop being interesting and start becoming important. They are being built to do work, to carry tasks humans do every day, to reduce cost, to increase efficiency, to run longer, to scale faster, to remove limits that humans naturally have. And yes, part of that is replacing human labor. There's no reason to ignore that. Companies are not investing billions just to assist people. They are redesigning how work gets done. And that means some roles will be replaced, especially repetitive, physical, predictable tasks. Tasks that don't require creativity, judgment, or human connection. But replacement doesn't happen all at once. It happens step by step, one task at a time, one role at a time. And while that happens, the system around those jobs changes too. New roles appear, new skills become valuable, new expectations are created. But this time, the shift is faster. Because once these machines reach a certain level, they don't just improve slowly, they scale. Companies like BMW are already testing robots like this in real environments. And the goal is not a few machines, it's mass production, thousands, then hundreds of thousands, eventually millions every year. And when that happens, this stops being something unusual. It becomes normal, just like smartphones did. Now let's be realistic. These robots are not perfect. They can fail, they can break, they can struggle with certain tasks, but they don't need to be perfect. They only need to be useful at scale. And once they reach that point, improvement accelerates. Each version gets better, faster, more capable, more efficient. And that's when change speeds up, because progress feels slow while it's happening, until suddenly it's everywhere. So what does this actually mean? It means you can't ignore this. Not because you should panic, but because you should understand it. Because the people who understand this early position themselves differently. They adapt earlier. They move with the shift instead of reacting too late. They see where things are going before it becomes obvious. So the real question is not whether this will happen. It already is. The real question is which parts of work are being replaced, which parts are being transformed, and where you fit in what comes next. Because this is not the future. This is already happening. This is not about fear. It's about awareness. Stay informed, stay aware, stay ahead.